speech, but everybody's going to pay with rapt attention.
President Card, honored guests, members of the board, members of the faculty, parents, friends, and fellow graduates. I'd like to start off by saying how honored I am to be standing here before you today. When I found out I was valedictorian, I thought, this is almost as great as the Pats winning the Super Bowl. Graduation can be a bittersweet time. It's exciting that we've come so far and have finished our undergraduate educations. But many of us will be leaving friendships that we've made or mentors who have helped us in the start of our academic careers. We will be embarking on uncertain new journeys, graduate school, or even scarier, finding jobs in the real world. I've actually been out in that real world myself since I'm a non-traditional student, having served in the military out of high school. But I'll be sad to leave behind this institution that welcomed me with open arms. As a dog handler in the Navy, I got to see and experience a lot. I've been all over the world, from Iraq to Denmark, Afghanistan to Australia, and I loved every minute of my military service. So many of my experiences were once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. I was allowed to fly a C-130, I even rode a camel, all while meeting amazing people who are still my friends today. The military really was a special community, but Franklin Pierce is also a very special community, fostering lifelong relationships, lasting memories, and a wonderful learning environment. I personally took advantage of that environment as much as I could, including working with the fruit flies in the genetics lab run by Dr. Aruda. Not only did she instill in me a love of genetics, but she provided myself and the other fly girls an amazing opportunity of presenting our research at a summer conference in the White Mountains. And even though the speed-in ticket that I got on the way up to the conference ended up being a little expensive, presenting my research findings, as well as the exposure to current research from students across New England, was definitely worth it. These unique experiences show that Franklin Pierce might be a small university, but it's a great one, and we'll all take our memories with us. Everything from the bubble collapse to Terry's music selection in Ceramics 1. I will never be able to look at pottery again without humming Lou Reed. For those of you that know me, when I wasn't spending my time studying, I was out riding horses. Not too long ago, I decided to attempt a jump that was quite a bit higher than anything I'd jumped before. This strikes me as a perfect metaphor for graduation. We've all gotten used to our life here, but now it's time to go out and find new paths for ourselves. And that can be a little bit scary. You know what happened when I tried that jump? I fell off. But that's okay, because the next time I did it, I was successful. And that's how life goes. You can't hold yourself back for fear of falling. Franklin Pierce has instilled in us the skills we need to navigate our future, and now it's up to us to go out there and attempt those jumps, even the ones that might take us a couple of tries to get right. I do have a couple of thank yous to share today. First, to my parents. Thanks so much for supporting me through my academic career so far. Second, thank you to the staff here at Franklin Pierce for the opportunities it's provided, especially to my advisor and mentor, Dr. Susan Aruda. And I'd like to dedicate this speech and today to all of my brothers and sisters in arms who sacrificed their life defending this country that I love so much. You guys may not have made it home, but you will always be in our hearts. Finally, an important part of any valediction is to leave fellow graduates with parting words of inspiring wisdom. After spending so many years in the military, however, most of my advice consists of man up or here's some whiskey, that'll fix it. So instead, I will leave you with a quote from H. Jackson Brown, Jr. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, discover. Congratulations, class of 2015.